Hello, good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you're at, whenever you're at, welcome to this channel. Thank you for joining me today. Another exciting edition of Genesis. We're in chapter 13. I'm going to start off reading the New American Standard, which is we're going to read straight through the Word. This is just part 1. We're in Genesis chapter 13. All right. Oh, a note before. The last one, chapter 12, part B or 2, I forgot to mention. I found it fascinating that here's God telling Abram where to go, and then Abram gets to where he was going, and then Pharaoh tells him where to go. Not where to go, like in the bad sense. I mean, telling him just leave. You know, God says, Abram, leave. And then he goes to Canaan, and then he's like, there's no food here. It sucks. I gotta go. And then he goes to Egypt. And he's in Egypt, and then things happen, and Pharaoh goes, dude, go. And so he has to leave again. I don't know how many years that was in between. That would be interesting to know, but people move, right? A lot of us move a lot. Some of us stay put in the same house for years and years and years, and some of us move around. I move around. At least every, I think 5 years, I think. Something like that. I don't know. It's fun. I like new places. All right. So, chapter 13 starts off. So Abram went up from Egypt to Negev, he and his wife and all that belonged to him, and Lot with him. Now, Abram was very rich in livestock and silver and in gold. He went on his journeys from the Negev as far as Bethel, to the place where his tent had been at the beginning, between Bethel and Ai, to the place of the altar which he had made there formerly. And there Abraham called on the name of the Lord. Now Lot, who went with Abram, also had flocks and herds and tents, and the land could not sustain them while dwelling together, for their possessions were so great that they were not able to remain together. And there was strife between the herdsmen of Abram's livestock and the herdsmen of Lot's livestock. Now the Canaanite and the Pezerite were dwelling then in the land. So Abram said to Lot, please, let there be no strife between you and me, nor between my herdsmen and your herdsmen, for we are brothers. Is not the whole land before you? Please separate from me. If to the left, then I will go to the right. If to the right, then I will go to the left. Lot lifted up his eyes and saw all the valley of the Jordan, that it was well watered everywhere. This was before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah. Like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as you go to Zoar. So Lot chose for himself all the valley of the Jordan, and Lot journeyed eastward. Thus they separated from each other. Abram settled in the land of Canaan, while Lot settled in the cities of the valley, and moved his tents as far as Sodom. Now the men of Sodom were wicked exceedingly, and sinners against the Lord. The Lord said to Abram after Lot separated from him, now lift up your eyes and look from the place where you are. Wind in the page, sorry. Let's see. The place where you are, northward and southward and eastward and westward. For all the land which you see, I will give it to you and to your descendants forever. I will make your descendants as the dust of the earth, so that if anyone can number the dust of the earth, then your descendants can also be numbered. Arise, walk about the land through its length and its breadth, for I will give it to you. Then Abram moved his tent and came and dwelt by the oaks of Mamre, which are by Hebron. And there he built an altar to the Lord. All right, very cool. A lot of things happening here. So again, so that's kind of funny. So after Egypt, he moves, and then his nephew Lot and his herdsmen's get in a fight. There's conflict, and they've got too much stuff. They got to move again. My goodness, this guy's moving around, huh? All right, cool. Well, I hope you stick around for part 2. It's another quick chapter, so that's a good thing. Keeps us nice and light, like a nice lemony dessert after a huge meal. That sounds good right now. All right, I'll let you go. Bye. Have a great day, folks.